It's my motherfucking birthday. Oh, this is crazy. I cannot believe I'm starting a whole nother year. Now, I really think that it's very important that we encourage people to give rather than receive on your birthday. And for this year, this is 33 for me. This year was like, what do you want for your birthday? Because I have to be honest, everything that I really want, I kind of have. So it's like, what can I give myself that nobody else can give me? And that is what I have been working on for like the last maybe 3 months, since September actually. And that was a podcast. It was a podcast, but it was more so a place on the internet. And I know that a lot of people have been seeing me and my brother Diego and my friend Leprechaun and my cousin Sean and my producer Patman, the producer, and shout out to head photographer Reggie, working and posting and doing things, and we have not addressed what's really going down. So I feel like on my birthday is the initial day that I want to launch my podcast to you, and that is S0Ul Esteem Sessions. Now, a lot of people are asking questions like, what is S0Ul Esteem Sessions? Like, what are you going to talk about? What is it about? And I have not been able to answer it. It's just I got a notion to go and do it. I got a vision and I just went after it, and it actually fell in place. So I feel like S0Ul Esteem Session is a place for its own tribe to find each other. And I feel like it's not enough or a place in the internet in general where it's not so driven based upon society's expectations or limits or boxes. I think the world is changing, and I just think that this is needed. So I wanted to create a place on the internet through the podcast where it's a little different on your timeline. You can walk away with something. S0Ul Esteem is based upon self-esteem, but I feel like S0Ul Esteem is your real confidence and your esteem. So I think soul is deeper than self. So I don't know. That's where it came from though. Now, with these S0Ul Esteem sessions, we've been doing insecure reviews, and we've been using that as a test pilot just so we can figure out a niche, just so we can figure out how to work our lighting, our cameras, editing, all of that good stuff. And it has blossomed and it's snowballed, and I'm very thankful for all the support that I have received thus far. However, we want you to walk away with something of substance, whether that is a new point of view, whether that is an understanding within yourself, whether it is you overcoming a challenge within yourself, or whether or not it's just having people that you feel like can relate with you, and something different on the internet than what you used to. Now, I don't think I know it all. I don't think people I have on my podcast know it all. I think the cool thing about it is it's a black culture experience that's wrapped up in video, wrapped up in audio, and is consistent. It has a message behind it. So it's no other way I want to have our first initial S0Ul Esteem session without something to walk away. I want to talk about the assignment. I think right now that phrase is something that's thrown throughout social media, the black culture, every culture actually. But I just think that it's a hip thing, but people don't understand. The assignment is something that is really major. Usually you don't go searching for your assignment or even give a damn about your assignment until you're in like your late 20s, early 30s. And I think that was something that, while I was trying to figure out my assignment, led me to right here where I am on a podcast. And I want to talk about the assignment. When we're talking and referring to the assignment, we're talking about purpose, life purpose, showing up and showing out for any occasion. We use it loosely now, and as far as I understood the assignment, meaning I slayed the opportunity to turn heads in the environment, or either I crushed the song or my verse on a song or something of that nature. That's what we're saying now, but it's a deeper meaning if you really think about it. If you are getting told to do something, or if you are getting encouraged to do something, or if you get told something at least twice, definitely 3 times, I want you to understand that might possibly be your answer. That might possibly be your assignment. And without some sense of self-esteem, S0Ul Esteem, self-confidence, or anything of that nature, until you can accept that, you're going to hesitate in going for that. I know that sounds very confusing, but I say all of that to try to sum up the idea of, once you acknowledge it, what are you going to do with it? Make sure that when we are looking for these assignments that we have agreed before even coming to earth, we are ready to actually execute that assignment once we get the notion. Now, sometimes you get your assignment and you don't even know where to start. In instances like that, whatever you believe in, I say pray for who is needed to help guide you, or pray for where to start, or put it out in the universe and see who's out here on the same mission that you're on. Now that I have addressed my podcast, and now everybody kind of has an understanding, hopefully, of what these posts that me and my brother have been doing come from and where we're going, I want to say thank you on behalf of me and my brother for supporting this podcast. I know it's something that's sporadic, and it just really ended up being a very fun hobby for me and him. It's like learning experience. We don't know what we're doing. We're literally at that stage where it's like we're in a room trying to design it, and me and my brother are holding a picture against the wall, but we're utilizing all the feedback that we get because we don't know if we need to hold that picture left or right. So don't think that we don't listen to the feedback that we get. Don't think that the support that you guys give isn't appreciated or looked at or utilized, because it really is. My final reminder, because this is going to be brief, because once again, just because it's my birthday, just because it's the day that I decided to give myself something that nobody else could, and just because this is the day that I'm confirming to the universe I know the assignment, and this year, the year of my 33, I think is going to be all about executing my assignment. I want to remind you that we do have a YouTube channel. You can check us out at S0Ul Esteem Sessions Podcast. That's S0Ul Esteem with a 0 for the O. Sessions Podcast on YouTube. Yahoo. Lord, I was going back. On YouTube. And then we also have an IG page, and that's probably what you're seeing this on, or if not, you probably will see it in the description, but it is the same. S0Ul with a 0 Esteem Sessions Podcast. Please go there, follow, like, comment, share, tell someone about it, because everything that is centered around this podcast is all for positivity, inspiration, and showing that there is a new avenue, a new niche, a new crowd, tribe, however you want to look at it, that's hitting the internet. So thank you for your support. I'm Rashad, and we're going to sign out, and this is going to be our first S0Ul Esteem session.